that favor. Because if you set your eyes on Jose Luis, on the flesh, I will disappoint you. Furthermore, notice what it says in the second letter to the Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 16. Notice how important this is. Second letter. Verse 16 of chapter 5. Therefore, from now on, are we all here? Therefore, from now on, that is, after the cross, after He rose from the dead, look what it says. We regard no one according to the flesh. And even though we have known Christ according to the flesh, for now we know Him according to the resurrection. Although we do not see Him, He dwells in inaccessible light. We believe that He resurrected that body. He clothed Himself with incorruption. We believe that because He says so. The prophets prophesied it, history says it, and the gospel confirms it. He was resurrected, and that body ascended to heaven. Therefore, Paul is speaking here of Christ before the cross, and he says, look, therefore, from now on, we regard no one according to the flesh. Even though we have known Christ according to the flesh, what does it say? Yet now we know Him thus no longer. I do not know Christ before the cross. I do not have to imitate Him before the cross either. Because what He did under the law. Remember that He was a servant of the circumcision to bring us into the truth of God. He had to live in law. You set your eyes on Jesus of Nazareth. You know Him according to the flesh, and you are going to fall. Look, you are going to fall because He warned you. Whoever sets eyes on me, I will tear him to shreds. He said it. Don't put, look, that of Holy Week, that of the way of the cross, that of the 7 words in Holy Week, that of fasting, that of punishment of the body, of washing, baptisms, all those rites and ceremonies. If you put your eyes on that, you will see what is going to happen to you. You will not enjoy, you will be bored, you will be sad, because joy, which is the fruit of the Spirit, will not be given to you. That's why you often observe many Christians feeling gloomy despite their vast numbers, in a bad mood. They are always talking about the devil, saying that the devil, that you should be careful, and they don't enjoy it. Look, this world, God made it for us. However, Paul said, everything is yours, but they do not enjoy the world because they see sin in everything. The beach is sin, that is sin, enjoyment is sin, vacation is sin. Although they always run away and go on the sly, but saying, that's a sin. There is no one faithful here, even the apostles. They said, look, these have zeal, but they also could not fulfill the law. They are of the circumcision, but they did not fulfill it. Nobody could fulfill the law, and are you going to get into that mess? No one could fulfill the law of Moses except Jesus Christ, who was God Himself in human form. He had to embody it to satisfy its requirements and then remove it to protect us from its harm. Then you can't know anyone according to the flesh. Don't know me according to the flesh. I make mistakes, and so do you. What happens is that they always look at the one who is here in front. No, I can make mistakes, but he can't, because then I will know him in the flesh. No one is perfect here. Everyone has their flaws. As they say in Puerto Rico, if someone doesn't have one defect, they surely have another. Imperfections are inevitable. Everyone must have something. Pastor, what are we going to do when someone makes a mistake? Love him. Just as Christ forgave you, forgive one another. Bear one another's burdens. If anyone is spiritual and catches someone in some fault, since you are spiritual, correct him. Restore him in a spirit of gentleness. Who claimed that only flawless individuals are called by God in the gospel of grace? On the contrary, today, this science in your weakness is that the power of God is perfected. So I will rather glory that I am weak. Some individuals boast about their strength, claiming to have paid the price and acted as they should. Liar, hypocrite. No one here has behaved as he ought to behave. If salvation depended on your faithfulness, no one would be saved. We are saved by the grace of Jesus Christ because He died and loved us.